A very pleasant walk to take at any time of the year is around Sywell Country Park, which lies off a narrow lane to the north of Ecton and Earl's Bark. The most prominent feature of the park is the reservoir, so the first part of the walk will take us up to the dam. We then walk along the west bank of the reservoir until we reach the woods, which at this time of the year are full of bluebells. We then follow the contours of the reservoir until we reach a footbridge that takes us across a shallow section onto the east bank. That leads us back down to the dam. Arriving in the car park for an evening walk, you will find the gates to the main car park are locked, but walking in access is still available to take. In the evening, you will normally only find a few visitors, but in the daytime, and especially weekends, it is a very popular location to visit. You have to pay for parking, but regular visitors can obtain season tickets. Walking past the reservoir overflow leads us up to the dam. Sywell Reservoir was constructed in 1906 to supply water for the residents of Higham Ferries and Rushden. This continued up till 1976, when the Anglia Water Authority took over this function, and Sywell water was no longer used. The water was treated on a site below the dam, and it took 3.5 hours to reach the towns after it left the filtration vents. For only a brief time each year, we are treated to the beautiful vision of the bluebells in full bloom. But every season brings a joy to me. There is an abundance of wildlife to observe, and bird watchers are well catered for with a number of hides situated around the banks. Information boards also show the different types of birds that visit this area. The May blossom complements the bluebells, and on my walk it was just coming into full bloom. Leaving the woods, we continue along the top side of the reservoir, taking in the wonderful perfume and sights of this time of the year. When full, Sywell Reservoir covers an area of 68 acres. The surrounding pasture land makes up this total of 133 acres, and it is in 3 parishes of Sywell, Ecton and Mears Ashby. A number of streams feed the reservoir, with the main water coming from 2 streams that arise in Sywell and in Sywell Woods. With a need to provide leisure facilities for the ever-expanding county, this area was purchased in 1983 by the Northamptonshire County Council, who has continued to develop the park facilities on an ongoing basis up to this present day, and hopefully on into the future years. A heron looking for his supper maybe. And I bet this pigeon doesn't stay there very long as I approach the gate. Approaching the shallow end of the reservoir, swans have made their nest close to the bank ideal for bird watchers to monitor their progress. This bridge leads us onto the east bank of the reservoir, and we begin the final leg of our walk. Apart from the chatter of the rooks, this time of the evening is a very serene and mellow time, when one can reflect on the day gone by and look forward to all of our tomorrows.